Okay. Let's continue episode 1 of Life is Strange Before the Storm. I am Joe Haygood, aka mclazyj, and if you missed it earlier, I'm not in the best of moods today. My car broke down. Something's wrong with the engine. There was a big puddle of either oil, transmission fluid, or water underneath it.
Hey.
The hell?
Out of the car, Chloe. You're gonna be late.
Shit. Thanks.
Don't use that sarcastic tone with me, young lady. I can see you rolling your eyes.
Hello? I was actually saying
I see everything.
I see everything. Yeah, I know. We played this part earlier. Looks like my save checkpoint is here.
Hello, Black Hell.
Well, I honestly thought it's actually a good thing because I won't waste my time on going over to that stage because there's no real point to it. I thought it was like the prime graffiti target, and it was like, nope, can't do anything with that stage. So, yeah, see, I saw that and I was like, oh, you know that's got to get graffitied.
Hey, Chloe.
Oh. Hey, Elliot.
Wait, what happened to your face? Do you need to go to the nurse or something?
What? This? You should see the other guy.
Guess it's true then. I heard you had a hell of a night. I mean, people are talking about it.
Who exactly is talking shit about me?
You know, haters on social media.
Great. I wish I could tell everyone to just get a life.
So, how about the Tempest? Blackwell theater at its most pretentious.
Yeah, totally.
I know it's gonna be lame, but I was thinking, do you want to go together tomorrow?
No. Oh.
I try to make it a rule not to go to school any more than I have to.
Oh, I hit the wrong key.
Sitting in the back row and making fun of the drama kids might not suck.
Right? That's totally what I was thinking.
Alright. See you in chem.
Yeah, for sure.
Gotta track down Steph to pick up my DVD. I've still got time before class. Maybe this play won't suck. Maybe. How could I possibly make it through a day in this place without a little chemical assistance? Well,
Warren!
not for
Let's
now.
hit the east side of the LBC. On a mission trying to find Mr. Warren G. Get DVD from Steph. Picnic tables. Alright, got it.
Need my DVD from Steph. Steph Gingrich and Mikey North, Blackwell's premier indoor kids. Steph has created...
If I had known the Celestial Avenger was bloodied, I would have totally given him my potion.
Huh.
It was a skill challenge. Potion wouldn't have worked.
Skill challenge?
It's part of the tabletop game we play.
Nerds.
Wouldn't understand.
I used to play with my friend Max. It's been a long time, though.
Cool.
Got my DVD?
One Blade Runner, director's cut coming right up.
Sweet. $5, right?
Keep it. I'm just glad someone here appreciates the classics. You even asked for the director's cut, which took out the shitty voiceover and replaced it with a
I
sweet
still like the
music.
voiceover sequences
Dream life
in
over real life.
the original cut of Blade
That's what
Runner.
I
I must be one of the few, maybe the 5 people on the planet that
Hey,
like them.
Do you know if Rachel is a gamer?
Rachel Amber? You're asking me?
Didn't you two go out last night, or was it just like a friend thing?
Why do you want to know?
Steph has a crush.
Chloe, you should join our game.
Yeah. I don't have 50 hours right now. Thanks, though.
We're at the end of the campaign, so it'll only take like 20 minutes. What else have you got to do before class?
Fine, fine.
What the hell? Game on, nerds.
Here's a character sheet. You are an elf barbarian.
Nice. I could totally see myself as an elf barbarian.
I know, I'm good. Alright, let's get started. You are both famous heroes in the kingdom of Avernon, a once peaceful land, now laid to waste by the bloodthirsty raiders of the Blackwell. Alone, you have fought your way through the raider
No
camps,
subtle allegories
seeking
there,
your
right?
warlord leader, Durgaron, the Unscarred. As you enter the final camp, bloodied and weary, you see your fellow hero approaching from the opposite direction.
I raise my staff to you in greeting. I am Elamon, wizard of the Third Circle, foremost advisor to King Tiberius, and sworn defender of Avernon.
Introduce your character.
Yeah, okay. I'm an elf barbarian named, Calamastia.
Super into it.
Not bad.
The two heroes.
Hold on. Elamon narrows his eyes at the elf in front of him and says, I am here to defeat Durgaron, the Unscarred. In the name of King Tiberius, what makes you think you are worthy to fight alongside me?
I once stabbed a guy in the chest with a sword, and it went all the way through and killed the guy behind him too. True story.
You stand at a three-way crossing. To your left, the raiders' training ground. To your right, their prison camp. Straight ahead, an enormous, ostentatious tent that could only belong to Durgaron, the Unscarred. Which way do you go?
Straight ahead, right? We're supposed to kill the dude.
Elamon frowns. The raiders could have some good loot at the training ground, and surely it is our duty to free all those prisoners.
Your choice, newbie. Where do you
Straight
go?
ahead.
It's tent time.
Are you sure you want to skip the training ground and the prison camp?
You heard me. Let's do the boss battle.
You enter the tent to find Durgaron, warlord of the raiders of the Blackwell, sitting comfortably at his throne. He's a huge red-eyed minotaur, swathed in a fine black cloak, gripping a two-handed sword that's easily 6 feet long. His laughter bellows, "Wah ha 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 ha. Your lands and people are already mine. Your deeds here mean nothing. Your kingdom was weak. You are weak."
What an asshole.
I got this. I cast Zael's cataclysmic cone of fire.
The fire fizzles out on contact. Durgaron laughs again, holding up his right arm to show off his bracer of fire immunity.
Shit! All of my battle spells are fire-based.
Calamastia? What'll it be?
I want to punch that stupid man cow in the dick.
Like, right in the dick?
Right in the dick.
You miss. Durgaron bursts out laughing as you stumble past him.
Asshole.
He gores you in the side with a horn. 8 damage.
Ouch.
What do you do next?
Holy shit! Annihilation strike. That sounds boss as fuck.
1?
That's bad, right?
Not for me. As you take your first step, you trip on a rock, collapsing onto the ground in a clangy jumble of metal. Your axe swings wildly to the side. Mikey, roll a reflex save.
Oh no. 3.
Your axe strikes Elamon's leg. Legs. Plural. Severing both feet at the ankles.
This game is awesome.
My feet?
Durgaron moves toward the crippled Elmon.
Oh, shit.
I told you this was my best boss.
You didn't tell me my character might die.
Durgaron approaches, stomping his bloody hooves. Stomp.
The controller just vibrated with the stomps.
Sort of. What should I do? I jump in front of Elamon.
Wow. Thanks, Chloe. I mean, thanks, Calamastia.
Okay. Durgaron has now turned his attention toward you.
Bring it.
He charges, thrusting madly with his great sword.
Shit!
Oh no.
Your attempt to dodge his thrust fails. Durgaron laughs as he impales you on his blade, lifting you high into the air.
Seriously?
I can't do anything with that stupid bracer. I'm sorry, Chloe.
Hey, I chopped your feet off. We're even.
You feel your strength draining away as Durgaron lifts you higher into the air. It hurts like hell. What do?
I bring my axe down onto his arm. The one with the fire bracer thingy.
Oh, brilliant.
You'll have to roll high to hit. You're almost dead.
20!
Fuck yes!
You bring your axe down in a wicked chop, severing his arm completely. His bracer of fire immunity clings to the ground.
I cast Gignomi's Fire Strike of Flame.
Ooh, snap!
Lying on the ground, you conjure a flaming spear, which flies from your hands to spear Durgaron in the chest, incinerating him completely from the inside out.
Damn, Elamon.
Durgaron is defeated, but your wounds were too great. I'm afraid Calamastia is dead.
I actually feel sad right now.
Better to have died a hero than live as a coward.
That was fun.
Check out what I drew.
Mikey's got serious drawing skills.
Glad you enjoyed it, Chloe.
Yeah, I'll adventure with you anytime.
We'll see. Thanks for the game, nerds.
Oh my goodness.
DVD, check. Next stop, chemistry class. Joy. What the hell?
What have you got here? Twitch?
Don't call me that!
True North. A jock so dumb he makes jocks look bad. Guess Nathan Prescott made the shit list.
Oh, wow. This is some really weird crap, Prescott.
It's not yours. Give it back!
I hate that you're on the team now. You're such a loser.
Want to take this elsewhere, guys?
The mute speaks? Whoa, whoa! You earn a spot on the squad, Twitch. You don't have your dad try to buy out
Yeah,
the
that
program.
already worked though, apparently.
At least my family pays tuition. How much financial aid does your deadbeat dad need again?
Wow. Dick move, Nathan.
My dad lost his job at the shipyard. when your dad closed it down. And you want to talk shit to me?
Leave Nathan alone.
You know something, Prescott? I'm gonna do you a favor. You can't be a part of the team and be into this stupid crap at the same time.
You're a piece of shit. I am going to kill you.
You guys, stop! Do something! Chloe, do something! Don't just stand there watching.
The only way to stop a bully is to be aggressive. I've got to
Yeah.
back off, idiot.
What the hell did you just say to me?
Idiot. You're not used to a word that big, are you? Don't be scared.
You're seriously defending Nathan Prescott?
Congrats. You've actually got me feeling sorry for Arcadia Bay's most spoiled brat. That's how much of an asshole you're being right now.
You're such a crazy freak. Mind your own business.
You have no idea how crazy I am. Keep pushing and find out.
You want a piece of this?
You mean your budding bromance with Nathan? You're clearly into him. Just pull his hair already.
Did you just laugh?
I did. Chloe just owned you.
Shut the fuck up, fresh meat.
You shut the fuck up.
Go Samantha.
Guess you got lucky this time, Prescott. Had two girls show up to save you. Take your pervy picture book.
Are you okay?
You think I need help? From you?
You're welcome.
Are you alright?
Yep.
Thanks for sticking up for him. People think just because of his family.
Everything okay here?
No problem, Skip.
Oh, this must be before David got a job there. Alright. Gotta get to chemistry class.
That pic would actually make a sweet tattoo.
Yeah, kinda. I could agree with that being a cool tattoo.
Oh, good. You're here.
Oh, it's Rachel. Gonna get the Rachel. I check my temperature.
I do beseech you, chiefly that I might set it in my prayers. What is your name?
Miranda. Oh, my father.
Where are
I
we
have
at?
Your hest to say so.
Good.
Yeah, 99.6, not bad. Considering yesterday I was in the low 100 point. Or I was down to 98.7 at one point yesterday, but you know.
You're killing me. You've had weeks to be off book.
Sorry, Mr. Keaton.
No, don't apologize to me. Apologize to your scene partner who's been very accommodating, and to your other fellow actors, and most of all, to yourself.
Mr. Keaton, sorry to interrupt, but does this look better? I had my mom take it in a bit.
Rachel looks
Oh.
awesome. This is getting as surreal.
Did she just
as
wink
last
at her?
night.
Looking good, Rach.
Very cool.
Exquisite Rachel, as always.
Mr. Keaton, I'm still having trouble with... My affections are then most humble. I have no ambition to see a goodlier man. I mean, does she really mean that?
Especially because I just straight out told her I've been banging all the ladies.
Yeah, that is hard. We've talked about that line forever. We need a fresh perspective. The question is, are Miranda's feelings of instant passion for Ferdinand just inexperience in dramatic circumstances, or has she actually just met the love of her life? What do you think?
Miranda's an idiot, because falling in love is stupid. What is she, 12?
Actually, she's about 15, so your point, whoever you are, about being an idiot or being naive is well taken.
Thanks, Mr. Keaton.
Later.
See you later, guys.
Oh no. I have first period improv with a class full of freshmen now.
Uh-oh.
Your eye looks fabulous. Where'd you get it done?
What?
Just kidding. That asshole really clocked you.
It wasn't a big deal.
I'll just be a minute.
Okay, so why am I here again?
Oh, could you grab my belt for me? I think it's in my bag over there.
Yeah, sure. Okay, get the belt. Don't say any stupid shit and don't, like, fall down. That's the nicest backpack. Rachel looks so happy here.
Belt.
There's Rachel's belt. Guess I'll go give this to Rachel now. Sweet collar, Pepe. Must be 100 costumes in here. Am I the only student? Rachel? Is this your belt?
Yes! Thank you.
I really liked your costume.
Thanks. So, did you bring flowers for my dressing room?
I guess I owe you.
I'll hold you to that.
I'll let you finish changing now.
Huh. She's making me feel kind of funny.
Chloe Price.
Rachel Amber.
Last night was amazing.
I'd never seen Firewalk live. Pretty fierce show.
We'll have to do it again. To tell the truth, I went to bed last night wishing it never had to end. But then I thought, why? Why does it have to end?
Oh.
Maybe it doesn't have to end.
Exactly. How would you like to join me on a little field trip?
Fuck yes. I was born to ditch.
I hoped you'd say that. Now about that eye, that is a hell of a battle scar. Do you want me to cover it up with some makeup?
Yes, please. People won't shut up about it.
Yes, please touch my face. It does seem a little overt, doesn't it?
This is a lot of makeup.
That's the price of valor. Close your eyes. Much better.
Holy shit.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Fuck yeah. Time to ditch. Although surprisingly, when I was in high school, I didn't really do much of ditching until senior year. And even when I did, it was normally just one period, my 7th period class, and it was because I was seeing somebody. So I wanted to get over to their school early so I could get parked and meet up with the gal.
You sure you don't want to just grab the bus, or...
I'm still not sure if I'm feeling this game or not. I like the uncomfortable kind of...
What the hell am I getting into here?
Romance there. Like, she knows what she wants, Rachel does, but it seems like Chloe is a little,
Where does this thing go?
Chloe seems,
North?
uncomfortable.
Maybe we'll end up in Seattle.
Like, questioning herself. Maybe she hasn't thought about her
Pull up a chair,
sexuality
guys.
before.
The view's amazing.
Rick. Rachel wants me to pull up a chair. Maybe one of these crates. Guess we're not the first ones to hop on this train. I wonder what the symbols mean. Thing's heavier than it looks. Guess I should sit down. Just another typical day, skipping school, with Rachel Amber. Whoa, Nathan's dad is a Terminator? That totally checks out. I feel pretty confident there's going to be a dead body in here. I see humans, but no humanity. Everybody is somebody, but no one wants to be themselves. Some preachy graffiti up in this train. Human is another word for monster.
Making some of the graffitis. Graffiti 7.
I was supposed to read Huckfin in English last year. Now I'm living it. Price 1. Twain 0. Alright, Chloe. You're on a freaking train with Rachel freaking Amber. Play it cool. Is this nervousness? Is that what this feeling is? Wish Max were here so I could ask. Should I make small talk? Is that what people do? So,
What is wrong with you?
what?
You're acting nervous. So, it's kind of weird that we're hanging out.
You mean because I don't hang out with anyone and I don't have any friends?
You have friends.
Well, I used to. Friend. Singular. Her name was Max, but she left for greener, more northern pastures.
That sucks.
I didn't mention it earlier, but you seem to have some kind of Jedi mind powers over Mr. Keaton and the theater crew.
You mean when we were talking about true love in the play? I guess you could say I'm good with people.
Yeah. Just don't pull that stuff with me.
You will get on this train.
Oh, shit.
I bet you're wondering what we're doing.
The thought occurred, yeah.
I also don't know if I'm questioning the voice overworked choice, you know, because they had to change the voice
That's it?
actress. I think
That's
part
it?
of it was schedule and part of it was
Good to fucking go. Anything beats another second in Blackwell.
You really hate it there, don't you?
You don't? Right.
What's I
What
gonna
reason
say?
would Rachel Amber have for hating Blackwell Academy? Your high school royalty.
Oh, and also because there's that voice actor strike, which I don't know why that affects some productions and not others.
Let's do something fun.
V-card's been punched, Rachel. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Too far.
Well, I don't know.
Okay, something fun. I'm all ears.
2 truths and a lie.
What?
I think we should play 2 truths and a lie. It's a game where each person offers up 3 facts about themselves, 2 of which are the truth, and 1 of which is
a lie.
Right. And then the other person has to guess which is which.
Okay.
Sounds fun. You're on.
I'll start. First, I'm ambidextrous.
Okay.
Second, I was born in New York, the land of fashion and Broadway, to which I will one day return when my heinous exile here in Arcadia Bay comes to an end.
New York, huh? I've never been.
Not a world traveler?
Not yet, at least.
If you could travel anywhere, where would you go? Russia, Greece, Kathmandu?
Kathmandu?
One day, I'm going to climb Everest.
And I thought moving away from Arcadia Bay was ambitious. What's your third thing?
My third thing?
2 truths and a lie. You say 3 things.
Right. I'm a Leo. Meow.
Okay, so ambidextrous, born in New York, and a Leo. Gotcha.
So, which is the lie?
I don't buy the ambidextrous claim.
No? Well, that's too bad, because it's true.
Prove it. Sign your name with both hands.
Sign where? Seriously?
All the bad girls do it. Come on. Damn.
I'm afraid the lie was New York. I'm a Cali girl, born and raised.
So New York's on the bucket list.
Broadway, here I come.
Cool.
Okay, your turn, Price.
First fact. Right. Something about myself. Should I start things off with a lie or with the truth? Or should I cheat? Let's see how good she really is at this game. I used to want to be a pirate when I grow up. I kinda still do.
Arr.
Sad to say this, since you're a Leo and all, but I'm allergic to cats.
Are you now?
Swear. I love science. Seriously, I think Neil deGrasse Tyson is the shit.
Huh. You're hella.
Yeah,
mysterious,
hella.
Price.
Hella? Who says that?
It's a Cali thing. Anyway, I think I have your number. Of course you wanted to be a pirate. Sail the open seas,
Uncle Swash.
plunder secret treasure.
Did I mention my love of booty?
So, pirate. Obviously true.
Maybe you'd like to be my first mate.
Oh, are you accepting applications?
Considering it.
Okay. You say you love science, but you are failing chemistry.
You're saying failing chemistry means I hate science?
Or that Blackwell doesn't inspire your best work.
Time to take medicine.
That place is a hellhole filled with shit, where shitty people go to be shitty to each other and themselves.
Tell me how you really feel, though. Anyway, school sucks, but you love science. I'm gonna say true. Which brings me to your alleged cat allergy.
Alleged?
I'm calling lie.
Why is that?
I mean, maybe you're allergic, but I've passed by your locker a few times, and I've seen that old photo of a cat you keep in there.
Hello.
His
Hey,
name was
Lemonface.
Bongo. It was a gift from my dad.
Hey, Yeshi007. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. My dad died.
Getting
2
wrapped
years
into
ago.
the story.
I thought everyone
How
knew
are you
that.
two this evening?
I meant Bongo.
Oh my god. Of course, that's what you meant. I'm so sorry.
Hey, that's okay.
Awkward moment of the year.
Definitely. So, if my math is correct, you told me 2 truths and 1 lie.
What? You expected me
Oh,
to cheat?
excuse me.
Winners make their own rules, Chloe.
Yep,
You
I
are
had to take my
crazy good at
Norcos because my
this
back is hurting.
A
I'm still sore from that
lifetime
kidney
of
stone,
studying
and now
human
my lower
condition.
back's been hurting.
Well,
Plus, the
I'm impressed.
acetaminophen in it will help my
I bet
slight
it's hard to
fever.
impress Chloe Price. I'm gonna feel good
I don't
about
know
that.
why, but it seems like this time every night I've been getting like
When your dad is the
feverish.
district attorney, I guess lying is something you're used to.
Seriously?
Seriously.
not
I
bad,
know
but
who to
just
call if I
like, you
need to
know,
get out of a ticket, though.
99 to 100
Not that I
degrees
have a
right
right
in
of my
there.
own. Car first. Embarrassing number of movies.
Oh,
Like
believe
1
me,
second.
Res Titan, that's the least of my
Hey,
worries. You
thanks
missed
for
it earlier
trusting
when
me.
I was broadcasting, but
Trusting you?
started my Labor Day
Great to
weekend
hear.
here in the U.S.
And
I was
not
driving home
everyone
from
was
my
meant
work,
born to be a pirate.
got about 2/3 of the way
Eye patches are
home,
so cool.
and started having smoke come out of my engine, and pulled off the side of the road,
I guess.
and had a big puddle
You
of
opened up
something
enough.
sitting underneath my car, which looked like it might be oil,
It's not a
could be
big deal.
transmission fluid.
Hate to
I keep
break it
hoping
to
it's
you,
just
but
a bad
Chloe
radiator,
Price is not exactly
but,
renowned throughout Arcadia Bay as a bastion of
something tells me
personal
that's not
liberty.
the, something tells me that's not the,
I'm just not really into touchy-feely shit. But I feel like I can trust you.
Yeah?
I got on this
No?
train with you, didn't I?
Fair point.
Besides, I don't think you'd want to. Mine's been defective for 20 years.
Wouldn't mind
No,
listening to some
Chrysler.
music.
PT Cruiser, 2005. 12 years old. So, I can't complain.
Hey, wanna
But,
listen?
sorry, AirTech Braces. I think that's your name. I haven't had a working ass in like 20 years because I have an ileostomy because I have Crohn's disease. So, I'd have to pass. Because I have Crohn's disease and my colon was, or my small intestine was double ulcerated through my large intestine. I dropped down to 79 pounds when I was 23 years old and my body was trying to kill me. So, not the best. Also, it didn't help that my bowel connected into my bladder, so I literally pissed shit
Well,
for 6
bracelet.
months
I've had it
until they
I
finally
guess,
fixed the problem.
since I was a kid in Long Beach. It reminds me that there's more to experience out there than just Arcadia Bay.
Literally.
Maybe one day I'll go back to Long Beach.
Like,
Or
occasionally I would have
sooner.
farts come out of my dick.
Maybe sooner than later.
Me too. Arcadia Bay can suck a bag of dicks.
Sometimes I feel like I've got no reason to stay. Don't be surprised, Chloe.
If anything, Res Titan, I was already starting to think about that the car needed to be replaced at some point.
Check it out. We're here.
My only problem is,
What? Where is here? Jump and find out. Did you say jump? Jump. Fuck it.
I just didn't have all the money I wanted for a down payment right now, so that kind of hurts. But I'm not going to put any more money into this car unless it's a very cheap fix. I've already put about $2,000 to $2,500 into it, fixing odds and ends here and there, new shocks, new struts.
Kumbaya!
Hey, thanks for the follow. You get the Alan Wake thumbs up, Res Titan. Oh, this is the place where they see the hurricane in the first game. So I don't know if any of you guys played the first Life is Strange. I really liked it. It was one of my favorite games of 2015, 2016. Wow, it's been a long time since that game came out. It was really good, though. But now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna replace it with if I do go down that route. I haven't quite decided yet. In all honesty, because my daily work commute is about 45 miles. Kumbaya! Hey, Germ-Free Papano. Thank you for joining the channel.
Hey.
Thanks for following. You get the Alan Wake thumbs
nice
up.
View. Glad you approve. And as your reward for making it up here, I have a new game for us to play. Another one? I like games. Deal with it. This is one
So
of
who
the
here
games
gets to
that's
celebrate Labor Day
all about
weekend with 3
improvisation.
days off?
So far, what I've learned about you is that you're into acting, lying, and playing games. What's your point?
What's the gas
That
mileage
you're
on
either
it?
full of
Like I said, with a
imagination
45 mile each way commute, I'm
Hmm.
trying to find something that'll get me at least 35 miles to the
Figure out which
gallon.
one.
Because my PT Cruiser
This
sucked.
game involves spying on people from afar. Luckily, we got some high-tech surveillance equipment right here. Let's fire it up.
I do like the look of those Velosters. Or Velosters, however they're pronounced. Kick it. Kick it.
That blows.
Oh, well, that's not bad.
Shit.
Yeah, they're nice looking cars.
That was my last
I'd
one.
love to get a hybrid or an electrical, but I just don't have a way to hook it up.
Borderless.
Hey, Superior Moss 995, thank you for joining the channel. You get
Maybe
the
I
Alan Wake
can
thumbs up.
MacGyver something up. I've
It's a good
been
night.
told I'm pretty handy.
Got a good
Oh, yeah?
room.
Let's see what you got.
Well, I'm glad, Res Titan, you get to celebrate the long weekend. Okay, I guess I'm celebrating your
really
poo
wants
as
to
well.
use this viewfinder.
Germ-free Papano.
I'd love to get
I
it working
guess.
for her.
That's more information than I guess we necessarily needed, but hey. Whatever makes you feel good in life, right? Let's see, what's the placard say?
Damn, that's an old tree. Wait, does this sign say butt rot? This whole day is out of order, but in the best possible way. Huh. Looks like I might be able to pry it open with the right tool.
Well, do we have a tool?
I'm not getting in there with just my fingers. Maybe Rachel has something I can use?
Yeah, I did too. Superior Moss 995. I did pre-order it. I got the deluxe edition, which I think comes with some sort of soundtrack. I'm not quite sure.
Looks like this one might actually be working.
Yeah, but she obviously doesn't want that one.
I'm thinking about prying open that viewfinder.
Have you finished the
Can I
first
call you
episode
a
yet,
knife?
Superior Moss?
Yeah. My mom took mine. No. How about a nail file?
Maybe.
I guess you could stab someone with a nail file. Oh, right. Sure, let's try it.
Yeah, I wanted that extra episode with Chloe Price from Victoria. I heard you fucked up shit from Nathan about you. Oh, yeah, she doesn't like me. Yeah, I wanted the extra Max episode, the bonus episode. And, I don't remember, it doesn't come with a digital soundtrack, does it? I think it was just outfits in that extra episode. That's alright, Res Titan. It happens.
Damn it. It always looks so easy in the movies. I wonder if I can find something sturdier to use.
Yeah, well, we should have figured that wasn't going to work. Alright, what do we got around here? There's got to be something on the ground. Maybe a rock. That's a paper sign.
Dwight Mueller really killed it with this statue of an explorer guy. Where are all my explorer
Okay,
lenses at?
see, I didn't remember if it did or
Probably
didn't, so I gotta make sure I download
flushing
that.
laundry and spitting out kids. Fuck you, Dwight. This Blackwell guy sure liked founding stuff that was already there. Founders
Alright,
keepers, I guess.
Germ-free Pampano. See you later. Hope you'll come back. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's been kind of some jacked up weather down there. First Texas, now that. Now all we get in California is earthquakes. Which are no fun by themselves, but...
I don't want to head down there.
Well, I understand that, Chloe. I'm trying to find something a little more sturdy to bust that thing open.
I'm gonna need a bigger prior majigger.
I could just sit and think.
Just a day in the park.
Day in the park with Rachel Amber. Initials. Didn't we have a knife of some kind at some point?
Yuck. Cliche much, AW and BW?
Ooh, there was something over there.
If Max were here, she'd probably take a black and white photograph and call it Innocence Lost, or some shit.
Squirrels.
Get out of here, woodland creatures. Have some self-respect.
Well, is there something in the trash can, maybe?
This trash can is in pretty high demand. Bye, you fools.
Oh, come on now, really? That's not annoying. And I know if I keep walking, that's gonna... She's gonna be like, I don't want to leave yet. Oh, maybe not.
Wait, is that the same AW as before? Not afraid of commitment, I see.
So does anyone have plans for,
Sorry all morning. I admit it was really dumb to lock the keys in the car. You've been on me for 3 hours.
Oh, you know what? We can help them.
Hey, spare some change?
My weekend is not really full of excitement. My wife's got to go get some blood work done tomorrow.
This place has really gone downhill.
Shh. She's right there.
I can help you get your keys out, jackass.
What's worse than groveling for change? Groveling for change and failing. My hierarchy of needs goes pot, then beer, then wine. Still, wino has a classy ring to it.
Bird's nest.
There's gotta be something freeing about being able to build your home wherever you are, from whatever is around
Boy,
you.
we could have probably picked their lock. But I guess that won't happen.
Is there anything metal around here?
Ah, placard.
Yep, it's official. I'm learning way more ditching school than I ever do in class. Whoa, that's badass.
Why can't we take the placard? That's metal, sorta. There is nothing metal around here.
What's worse than groveling for change? Groveling for change and failing.
We can't, I'm guessing we can't do that with our inventory. Just allows for looking. Initials. Oh, I'm sweating bullets.
Maybe I can use this file to get my hands on something more pry-tastic.
Ah. There we go. I missed it. Sorry guys, like I said, I've been checking my temperature because I'm a bit feverish.
Stealing a dedication plate takes persistence.
That's not good. Yeah, it's going up. Is it 99.7 now 100.3? See, because of my kidney stone that didn't pass right away, they have me watching my temperature. Now, some of it is I'm on a warm couch, heavy t-shirt. It's like 85 degrees in my house. Well, like I said, I passed a 6mm kidney stone on Tuesday morning. And for the record, it's probably somewhere in the 200s that I've passed since I was 24, 25. I've had kidney stones for about 21, 22 years of my life. Last year was really miserable. Yeah. Last year was really miserable, Rhino 33BB. It was real bad. I went through a 3-month period where I probably had about 40 to 50 stones come out, including 3 that were the size of half of a thumbnail. In succession. I had 3 of those come out in the span of 5 minutes. So I've had to change my diet, less protein. But the thing is when you have a stone take too long to come out, they get worried about things like sepsis, like, you know, that you get an infection in your kidney or your bladder. Yeah, I know. Kind of makes you cringe up, doesn't it? Sorry about that. Didn't mean to ruin your Friday night. The thing is once I get done with this episode, I'll probably go outside and walk around. Although in California right now, I'm in the Inland Empire, and it's still like 88 degrees outside right now. Oh, Superior Moss. Oh, yeah. You know, I'm a bundle of health issues. What's funny is I joke with people, you know, it's like, I'm 45 years old, but my internal body is like that of a 90-year-old. Kidney stones, rheumatoid arthritis, and my entire digestive tract has fought me for ages. I've had Crohn's disease since I was 5 years old. So, fun times. But hey, you know what? The way I look at it is, if you can laugh at it, it'll be okay. And I always took the issue of, there's always somebody worse than me. You know, there's always somebody worse off. You know, when I was 5, there was a kid that was a bedmate of mine when I was diagnosed, and I thought it was the worst thing ever. You know, until I found out the kid next to me in bed in the hospital had cancer in his leg. And at that time, this is in the late 1970s, the way you fixed cancer in the leg is you amputated the leg to stop the spread of the cancer. So this 7-year-old was going to, this 7-year-old kid was going to lose his leg for the rest of his life. No more running, no more jumping. And, this is the late 70s, so prosthetics weren't exactly what they are today. Well, I'll tell you what, Res Titan, I try to broadcast, every night. The only nights where it gets a bit questionable is Sunday nights. On Sunday nights, I have to get up real early for work. My Mondays are early days for work, so I start at 5, which means I have to get up at like 3:45 in the morning. So broadcasting late kind of sucks. And I have to broadcast late because I have a wife and a kid. And if you're married, you know that they're basically the boss of the house.
Hey, what do you say we barbecue some squirrels when we're done here? God, you just...
Well, Superior Moss, you are the poet. I'm glad I'm entertaining people. That's, primarily it's the whole thing I like to do is when I'm sitting here and, playing a game, having a cool conversation, and I'm a pretty open person. I don't get offended, and if people have questions, I'm an open book. So, my thing here is to have a little conversation, maybe talk a little bit about the game that we're playing. Sometimes ask questions of people like, standard question. How do you tip me? If you go to my Mixer page and you scroll down, I believe there is a tip button. It is not required, and, I'm not going to, it's always appreciated, but,
pollinated twice this week already.
Well, hey, that's cool. Nothing wrong with that. The thing is with me when I am not the only one that probably has this issue. I buy tons of games, and it's funny. The last few years, I've bought a lot more games. For about 10 years, I was doing a lot of freelance writing for video game sites, smaller ones, more hobby grade sites than anything. But I used to get a lot of review stuff, tons of review stuff. Tons of review stuff, and when I kind of cut out of that because last year my health got real bad. As a matter of fact, 2016 was my last E3. I went to E3 for like 10 years in a row, and this was the first year I missed E3, and it was really weird. But you know what? I realized I was like, I got to take care of myself. Working by day, writing all night, trying to cram in video games, trying to write critical review pieces. It was tough. It was very tough. So I still do podcasting, and I enjoy that. That's fun.
Think this guy's married to a nutritionist?
But
he's all like,
I just got sidetracked there for a second. But my big thing is now that I've really been streaming, I got my internet connection upgraded so I can actually, stream at a reasonable clip.
I'm so glad I became a lawyer. I love getting paid.
And I find that I finish more games now, because what would happen is I'll buy a ton of games. Like, ever since I stopped freelance writing, I buy all these games because it's like, oh man, I kept having that mentality of when I was in the
this is fun.
The enthusiast press, where it's like, I gotta have everything. I gotta be part of the conversation. I gotta be part of every conversation.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to hog the viewfinder.
And
Commence makeout session.
But I'd buy all these games and then I wouldn't play them. You know what I mean?
Nailed it.
You know what? I should make sure I got that right, Res Titan. I believe I have a tip jar there. I say that without remembering things. If you go to, I think if you go to my Mixer page, let me check. But, you know, spending all this money, I should be finishing these games. And now I am, you know. And that's kind of the key deal is hey, you know, I'm getting things done. And that's what I want to do. But, you know, spending all this money, I should be finishing these games. And now I am. Let's see. And that's kind of the key deal. I'm trying to find something out for you, my friend. Yes. If you go on my Mixer page, mixer.com/mclazyj, the first button you'll see is a tip jar. I'm trying to find something out for you, my friend. Yes. If you go on my Mixer page, mixer.com. You just have to open it up in a browser. Tip jar. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. I you know what? I should embed a link on here. I apologize. You know what? That's actually not a bad suggestion. I will make sure to do that in the future. So I actually have a, because I can put links up there as well. So I will make sure to embed something in the future. I don't really go out of my way to ask.
Yeah, we've been ditching now for
You know,
hours.
I don't want people to feel like they're obligated.
That's got to be against some.
I just, you know, like I said, I do this to entertain people. And if they get a good laugh, that's all I can ask for. You know what I mean?
The honor student wants to show the school delinquent at a party. Be my guest.
How gracious of you.
2 unicorns and a stabby guy. Yeah, it has been so hot here on the West Coast. So just miserable. And like I said, it's just been this terrible week.
They have a bottle of wine.
You know, it's like kidney stone on Tuesday. It's been like 113, 115.
Or we could go try to find a liquor store.
Well, like I said,
You shouldn't bring alcohol to a
if
public
you
party
want,
if you're
I could
willing to share it
probably
with
put a
people,
link
right?
in the chat if you'd
And
like. Hold on a
fuck it,
second.
I just wanna
Let
take
me open
something
that
that's
back
not mine.
up.
All right, I'm going in. Try to keep up.
Let me pause this just for a second. Thrilling radio, right? Or thrilling streaming. I am going to go down here. Oh, no, well, Superior Moss, all week, it's been anywhere between where I live, 110 and 115 degrees. All week. Oh, no, well, Superior Moss, all week, it's been anywhere between where I live, 110 and 115 degrees. All week. All week. 110 to 115 degrees. Matter of fact, the funniest thing is yesterday it was 112 degrees and raining. So miserable as can fucking be. So it's like, oh, so I'm hot, I'm sweaty, I'm miserable, it's so humid, and it's raining.
Holy shit. Talk about committing to a performance.
Well, you know, hey, here's the thing. Where do you live in Britain, Superior Moss? When I was a kid, my dad was in the service. We were in, we were stationed at Lakenheath Air Force Base, which I believe is in Suffolk County. I think the closest town was Ipswich, which is why I was a fan of Ipswich when I was a kid.
Rachel is waiting for me to make my move.
Swipe it. And for when I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease, I was in England.
Oh, thank God. Please, this girl...
Oh, Southampton.
Go get help.
In the late 70s, I kind of became a friend or a fan of their team because Kevin Keegan joined them.
Rachel, so I can swipe the wine.
The Saints.
I already called 911. They should have an ambulance here any moment.
Then when he started coaching Manchester City back in the late 90s, early 2000s, I started following them. Of course, everyone thinks you're trendy if you're following them now. Like, oh man, you just became a fan because they're popular. Ooh.
I still think you should go get help.
And it's like, no.
Good point. We'll keep watch while you go.
Look at all the time we've wasted already. This woman needs mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. Stat.
No.
Yep. Definitely needs mouth-to-mouth.
Okay. You can do this.
And for several years of my life, when I was there, we were there for about 3.5, 4 years, and I spent a lot of my youth at Great Ormond Street.
Hey, look at me. Do you want to be locked out of the car of life forever? Or are you ready to break in there and seize the keys to your potential?
Yeah, I had a few 6-week stints at Great Ormond Street Hospital. My favorite, one of my highlights, well, two of my highlights was I got to see a couple games. I got to watch the English national team play at Wembley Stadium. That was fun.
Hey, wow. I'm all better now.
Saved my life. From the bottom of my heart.
And my other one is I actually got to meet the Prime Minister during an election year when it was
That was incredible.
Oh.
You're a hero.
Huh. I guess I...
Well, you know what? I appreciate it. You can send it to my email if you want. It is...
Here. You earn this.
What game did you pre-order?
Thanks. I could use a drink after trying to keep up with you. I am excessively sober right now. Right.
Oh, okay.
Guess we're leaving now.
That's cool. I played a little bit when it came out on the PC a few years ago. You know, I was going to buy it for my wife, but she actually wasn't super hyped about that. You know what she wants is... she wants that Jurassic World Tycoon sim that's coming out for Xbox One. I did pre-order an Xbox One X, so... But I also have a gaming PC, PS4. So that's the other thing. If you guys have anything you want me to play in the future, let me know. I'll make sure to queue it up when I can. Right now, I'm kind of in the midst of a Yakuza Kiwame playthrough on PlayStation 4. At some point, I want to get back to No Man's Sky now that it's been patched to death. I got like 290 some odd games installed on my Xbox One that I need to finish at some point.
Hey,
I do want to play that. I do want to play. Oh, and I need to. At some point, I need to get back to Persona 5, and I need to get back to Tokyo Mirage Sessions FE. But I play all kinds of games like Wolfenstein, Doom, Mass Effect. Mass Effect is probably one of my favorite games. So you can imagine I was a bit depressed with Andromeda. I did do a complete playthrough. Okay, I do own Overwatch, but I haven't played a lot of it. So maybe if I see you online, I'll try to jump into a game if you're playing, and maybe you can show me the ropes. Because that's my biggest fear, is going in with a lot of randos. Is like, you know, when you're just starting off, you're afraid that, you know, you're going to rock the boat wrong.
I'm gonna go sit down. Rachel's been acting kind of standoffish ever since we left the park. What's...
I'm going to call her out. You know me, I'm up front. I do want Battlefront 2, now that I think about it. I'm really hyped for Battlefront 2. Not so much for the multiplayer, but that story mode looks really cool.
Okay. Actually,
No.
I'm not hyped for Call of Duty World War II. We've been there. I don't know if I want to go back. I must have been one of the few people that really, really enjoyed Infinite War. Or Infinite Warfare.
Yeah, I get it. I know I'm not the easiest person to be around. I keep exactly have tons of experience
straddling the fence on buying FIFA 18. You know, I have I have EA Access, and I know it'll be free at some point, but not till towards the very end of the football season. Okay. I'm surprised you can get away with that, but let's see.
She gets smashy when she's angry. I can work with that. Score.
Yeah, I really liked Infinite Warfare. That story was awesome. I really liked it. It was so
if you
good.
Really want to smash something, this should do the trick.
The only problem is I have it on PC. Specifically the Windows 10 version, because I wanted to get achievements, but I like playing Call of Duty with a mouse and keyboard.
I asked you to leave me alone.
Which story would you like a recap of? My kidney stones? My car blowing up? Or me having Crohn's disease?
And all the perfect little Victoria chases kissing your perfect ass? But seriously? Fuck you. Great. I'm leaving. See you around, Chloe. You can't leave! Watch me. Rachel, wait! Don't go!
I have a feeling that Jeff McFuckface is not your name, unless you have it on PS4 or on Blizzard.
Because I don't want to ruin this the way I ruin everything else in my life.
You have to let me know where I add that username. If it's on the Blizzard launcher, if it's on the Xbox One or the PS4.
I mean, fuck. Are you actually going to make me say it? Say what?
You have to let me know which one you want a recap of,
like a friendship. But
Detective EL07. Well, let's see. I'll give a quick wrap up. On Monday night, Tuesday morning, I passed a 6mm kidney stone. It's probably somewhere in the 200s of the stones that I've passed in the last 20 years. Somebody was saying they wanted to eat my ass. I told them they couldn't because I don't have an asshole anymore, because I have an ileostomy. My colon was taken out when I was 23 because my body tried to kill me. And then I talked about how I started my Labor Day weekend when I was driving home. Smoke started coming out of my car, and I pulled over to the side of the road, and a big puddle of something fell out of my car. So it's either my transmission, my engine's cracked, or something to do with my radiator. Hopefully that's a good, concise
why not? Because I can't. I know it isn't fair, but it's how it is.
Kiss her. Whoa.
Goodbye, Chloe.
Did I miss a decision that I was supposed to make there? Damn. She just straight up left. I guess I should have been more specific too, that I have Overwatch on Xbox One.
Fuck this.
Oh, she gonna wreck some shit. Smash, 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 smash. You know, Black Ops 3 was okay. I didn't finish the story though, and somebody tells me I should, because they told me that story gets crazy towards the end.
Who else do I know who fits that description?
Fuck off.
I have that on Xbox One as well. Are you sensing a theme here? It's weird. It just depends where I find something on sale a lot of times where I end up buying it. Hey, we got a camera.
I've never understood.
Oh, well, like I said, I will make sure to give you some credit here on the next stream. How about that? But, well, let's see.
Fuck cameras.
Like I said, never feel obligated, guys, but it's always appreciated. Don't get me wrong. I always, Well, thank you very much. The story for me is rubbish. Okay. Oh. You mean in Black Ops 3. I thought you meant the recap of my story, or I didn't know which story we were trying to get a recap of. Or are you trying to get a recap of this game? I get so confused sometimes. But thank you very much, Res Titan. That was a very nice gesture. A very nice gesture. And it's always appreciated. Never necessary, but always appreciated. So, basically, this is a prequel to the, This is a prequel to the first Life is Strange game. Because at the end of the first Life is Strange game, you had to decide whether Chloe lived or died. Sorry. Game's 2 years old now. Yeah, do you have it on the Windows 10, or is that something we missed here? I bought it because they had the entire thing, like the complete collection. It was like $70. And that got me Modern Warfare Remastered, Call of Duty Remastered, the Season Pass, everything. I will definitely do that. Make sure to add me on my gamer tag. You know, basically whatever you use. Well, you know what? Maybe I'll pick it up at a Redbox sometime and we can play it for, you know, a night or two. But make sure to add me on any of your gaming networks. My name is the same wherever you go. mclazyj. Hey, Detective07, thanks for following the channel. Again, you get the Alan Wake thumbs up. Yeah, I'm always willing to play with anybody that you know, I'll try to make sure I have my headset out here, but it's kind of hard to stream while I'm also trying to play in a game. But, hey, you know, we'll see how it goes. Oh, wait a second. I take that back. My son has Infinite Warfare on the Xbox One. He has the disc. So, yeah, I can grab his disc. Not tonight, though. I'm probably going to go to bed once this episode finishes, because I got to get up with my wife in the morning because she's got to go for blood work. And it's already like 1:13 in the morning here. And I've been up since like 5 a.m. And I sat on the side of the freeway for like 2 hours in 113-degree heat. So... Alright, man. Well, enjoy your breakfast. What are you going to have? Just out of curiosity. Alright, Detective. Is that Detective Elf07 or Eel07? You'd think with my glasses I could see. Me, I'm hoping tomorrow morning to have bacon, eggs, hash browns, and toast. Dry. And a side of country gravy to pour all over it. Well, I'm glad you love the streams, Detective. That's really awesome. I'm glad that you appreciate it. I try. I'm not going to get as animated or as crazy as some of those streamers out there, because you know what? 45 years old. I'm going to be 46 in about 3 or 4 months. I ain't got time to be animated and crazy and all that kind of stuff. I just want to have fun and entertain people. And have a good conversation. And she was very upset there at the end. Oh, you know what? I was supposed to give you a recap. Anyways, in this this first episode, this is only a 3-episode season, not a 5 like the other one. Hey, you know what? Pizza in the morning. Nothing wrong with that. Hot or cold, because I have to have my pizza hot. Regardless. I can't eat cold pizza.
Because you're not real.
But anyways, Chloe's having some, you know, she's kind of going, she's kind of a teenage angst woman. She's upset with, she's upset with her stepdad, her mom nagging her. She met this girl, Rachel Amber, who you can decide whether you got a thing for her or not.
What bright side?
You made a new friend today.
And she did have a thing for her, but it seems like she walked away and didn't have a thing back. Which upset Chloe quite a bit. There you go, my man. It's got to be hot. I can't stand people that eat, or I can't stand that. Just cold pizza is so nasty. I want to burn in the roof of my mouth.
Gotta say, that was some fight.
This is a weird thing. She's imagining her dead dad.
She nearly took your head off.
There's Rachel Amber. She keeps seeing her. And she saw that couple down there, and it kind of set her in the wrong place. And I don't know if she had a thing for one of them or what. It's weird.
What's past is prologue. And
well, go enjoy your breakfast, Res Titan. I'm glad. Again, thank you very much for the tip. That was great. It's always appreciated. And I will, maybe I will come on tomorrow night and we will play some Infinite Warfare. If I go grab the disc, I will make sure we play a little bit. I don't know if you want to do campaign or multiplayer. If we play multiplayer, you can watch me play poorly. Because I haven't played a Call of Duty multiplayer game in probably about 5 to 6 years. Oh shit. On fire. Truck coming to hit him.
Rachel.
That's how her dad died. They got into a car accident. She lived. Her dad died. Okay. Yeah. We can definitely do that. And you know, I don't have any of the DLC for the Xbox One version. But, yeah, we can definitely play some zombies. Listen to Mr. Hasselhoff. And you're probably leaving it a good time anyways. Like I said, this game, it looks like we're getting to the very end of episode 1. And that's where I'm probably going to cut out. See ya. Enjoy the rest of your day. Or evening. I think it's your morning, though, so day. If you want something good, try mixing cream soda, Mountain Dew, and Coke. Oh, I can drink that. I just have to take it, you know, I have to normally make sure I have 3 glasses of water for every bottle of soda I have. 3 or 4 bottles of water to offset it. That's right. That's right. You were in Georgia. You said it earlier. You got the hurricane, unfortunately, coming in, it sounds like. Let's hope it cools its jets a bit or takes a turn somewhere else. I'll be thinking about you. Hopefully everything goes well. Be safe, you and your family. I gotta remember that though. Cream soda, Mountain Dew, and Coke. I got to go to one of those free freestyle machines, you know, that they have at places where you can mix like 100 different combinations of soda. And it'll probably be Diet Mountain Dew and Diet Coke. I try to drink diet soda when I can, even though I only weigh 115 pounds. It's one of the good things about having intestinal issues. I'll never have a cholesterol issue, I'll never have heart problems, and I'll always have a skinny body.
Are you sure about that? I got kind of a different message this afternoon.
Yeah. Chloe, I want to talk to you about something, but I don't know how to talk about this.
You don't have to tell me anything you don't want to.
You remember that guy that we saw under this tree with that woman?
The ones who were making out?
Oh, shit.
Oh, alright.
Hey, Superior Moss, $9.95. You're back.
Was definitely
My man.
not my mom.
By the way, if you guys want to make sure you your channel's active when you're out there, you can go ahead and host me too on your channels, and that'll normally when you get hosting on your channel, it helps boost views. I don't know if that's something you're interested in or not, but hey, you know.
So when I saw he got a text from an unknown number asking him to meet, I thought I could catch him or something.
I'm so sorry, Rachel. I don't...
So she caught her dad cheating.
I don't know what to say.
Neither do I.
That's fucked up.
I love my dad. I love him. And I never want to see his fucking face again.
That's some messed up shit right there.
When my dad died, I was so mad at him. For months, I felt wrong because
and this Coca-Cola Zero Sugar is starting to grow on me. I was a bit upset when they changed the formula.
And the other half, I forgot.
There you go, man. All it takes is a microphone, a headset, something like that, and there you go. Red's Titan just added you as well.
But I've carried this photo around with me for years. It's from Mount Hood.
I just stream with whatever game I'm feeling in the mood. Earlier, I did a stream of Everybody's Golf.
I remember screaming like I was going to die.
I streamed parts of Siberia and Dead Space 2, and then I went and I streamed like 66 episodes for my Mass Effect Andromeda playthrough.
And the sound of his voice, and
you know, I just jump around and play what I want to play, and I find myself finishing more stuff. Okay, she doesn't want to be.
He was just so strong, you know. I felt safe.
And like I said, I feel like it helps me complete games, and like I said, I like talking with people.
Here.
You know, I like having these kind of conversations.
I owe you an apology.
Jokey, and then serious, and then fun, and then cool questions.
Don't worry about it.
No, I mean it. Whatever's going on between us, it's intense and new and awesome, and you had the courage to tell me that you feel it too. And I treated you like shit.
Courage? I don't know if I'd call it that. More like blind desperation.
It really is a good series.
From that wine.
Yeah.
I just want you to know.
Isn't it everybody's life in a nutshell? At the end of the day.
You were with me today. You're a badass, Chloe Price.
What?
Remember that biker asshole who wouldn't let you into the mill? You talked your way right past him.
You saw that?
And those skeevy douchebags who followed you upstairs? You dropped that one guy with a knee to the
Yeah, we did.
Only because you showed up at the last minute, and...
What about Drew? When he was picking on Nathan? You got right in his face and called him out.
That was pretty sweet, actually.
See? You're the real thing, Chloe.
You know, and in the first Life is Strange, we don't really know much about
You came along with
Rachel
me,
Amber. We know she's missing.
Well,
And Chloe's
I
devastated
really
by
needed
it.
good
She's
reason to
constantly
ditch
putting
school.
up posters and trying to find her.
Yes, tomorrow.
So it's kind of nice to
My mom
learn
might skip
more
round
about
on me,
Rachel
just
Amber,
go
like
straight
who
to the
she
death
is, her
penalty.
motivations,
And
the
my
kind of
dad
person she was,
will
why they
definitely
ended up falling
punish
for
me
each
with-
other.
Fuck your dad.
Fuck him.
What I wouldn't give to leave this place and never look back.
What's stopping us?
Us? Are you serious?
There's nothing keeping me here. Not anymore.
So, if I came to you tomorrow and told you to pack your bags,
I'm serious.
Audi
Let's do
5000.
it, Chloe. Let's leave this place forever.
okay.
God, I was just trying to think how long I had been streaming right now. I kind of forgot. Oh, have you played this episode? I assume you have if you're telling me to pay attention to the ending.
Can I borrow your lighter?
Ceremonial burning.
Thank you.
I just really like the writing in these games too. They're so good.
Come on.
Uh-oh. That's not good. We need to get the fuck out of there. Oh, she got weird powers like... Starting to think she does. Wow. Trying to figure out if she has powers like what's her name did, Max, because you notice the streams coming out. I don't know if that was just for visual effect or if there's like something mysterious going on with her that she can do certain things. Oh. We left him to not go see the thing, or no, that's Nathan Prescott. It was a weird book. Shit. What's your theory, senses? What are they telling you? I'm curious. I always am. That's the girl that met with the dad. That was a very powerful episode. Especially that ending. Awake, Tech 9 Games, wow. So what is your theories on this? See, I'm thinking there's something going on with her in the regards to power. That wasn't just a coincidence. She definitely had something happening with her. I don't think they would have done that for effect. There had to be a purpose and a reason for putting those streams coming out of her. But what do I know? I could just be crazy and reading far too deep into it. That was a really good first episode. Ah, that's an interesting thought. It would make sense. Her anger and her hatred caused that tree to go up real fast, like wind coming out, projecting out of her. It's very interesting. I'm going to let the credits roll because I like to give credit to people when they work on these things. And then once the credits roll, I'm going to go ahead and end the broadcast for the evening. I've actually been on for quite some time. I did not realize that. I mean, not a long time, but, you know, I think about an hour and 45 minutes. Not my longest stream ever. Rihanna DeVries, so she was the new voice. I'm so glad Square Enix took a chance on this, on the Don't Nod team to help them publish and get this out. This series is so good. I know people like to say, oh, well, they say hell all the time. That's stupid. It's a Callie thing, man. Like she said. And it's okay. It's a good game. It's a really good game. And the story is really good and entertaining. Well, I am happy that the people on Mixer were out in full of force tonight. Normally when I stream, I broadcast to both Mixer and Twitch. And as you can see, Twitch was kind of quiet tonight because both of my chats will show up in my client that I use. So you guys can see each other, even though you're on different back ends. But, yeah, you guys, the Mixer crowd stood out tonight. Way to go. You guys are definitely solid people. Well, you know what, Superior Moss 995, if you stream episode 2, I will come check it out. And I will make sure to host you when you do it. As a community, we always have to go out there and help each other and support each other, you know? You know? But, yeah. That was a really good first episode. I really liked it. I keep hitting my controller on accident. That's why the exit thing keeps popping up. But, I think you might be onto something, though, with that Rachel causing the storm. That's an interesting concept. And seeing what she did there does kind of, you know... does kind of make you think about it. I mean, we felt... God, I'm trying to remember if we actually found the body of Rachel in the first season or not. I remember, like, somebody said that she was dead. But I don't know if we ever actually found her body. So, you know, that's something to think about, definitely, for certain. Yep, after this, I'm going to go outside and stretch my legs a little bit. Which is always nice. It's a little cooler outside than it is in my house. Plus, sitting for a long time, my back hurts. Hey, ColorSpan169, I'm sorry you jumped in so late. Thanks for following the channel. You get the Alan Wake thumbs up. I'm getting ready to end the stream right now. You jumped in at the very end, but all my streams are archived up on Mixer for 15 days. They're on Twitch for, I think, 30 days. And I export them all to my YouTube channel. So if you want to go back and watch the rest of this first episode, by all means, I will have them exported probably by mid-morning tomorrow to YouTube. But you're more than welcome to watch the archive here on Mixer, or you can watch it, like I said, I have it on Twitch as well. So I may try to get it exported tonight, but it just depends. It's kind of, like I said, it's already about 1:35, 1:40, and I got to get up at like 6:30 in the morning. So, but like I said, thank you guys on Mixer. You have shown up in full force tonight. Big time. Big time. I think we had, what, 5 or 6 people following the last hour and a half? Maybe more than that. And when I get done and I come back up, I will definitely make sure to follow everyone back. That's always my... Oh, not many. Not many. I'm not a sponsor yet, so I can't do subscribers. Or I'm not a, what is that? A partner yet. It's my goal to get there. It's definitely my goal to get there. And I don't have a ton of followers either. I only started streaming really heavy duty about 3 months ago, so... And that was on Twitch. I just recently started using Restream.io to be able to stream to both Mixer and Twitch at the same time. And the chat client I use lets you guys both see each other's chats, which is kind of nice. So you can interact with each other, even though some of you might be on Twitch, some of you might be on Mixer. But I think right now my follower count's at like 20, 21. Like I said, it's not huge. That's okay. I'm not offended. It'll get there at some point. And if it doesn't, that's okay. I entertain the people that follow, and that's all that really matters. Yep. mclazyj, wherever you want to find me. Well, what it does is it just basically, you set up your accounts with Restream.io, and you can actually have it stream out to as many places you want, and it's all free. You can have it... You can have it streamed to YouTube at the same time, Twitch, Ustream, Mixer. I mean, they have like 60 different plugins, so you can have this streaming all over the place. You just have to link your accounts to it, and then it shows up like you're actually broadcasting directly to Mixer. So let's see. I attacked, so 63% of the people attacked. I was kind to Joyce, as was 63% of the people. That's a weird stat. They flipped around. I defended Nathan. 88% of the people defended Nathan. I told Rachel we were more than friends. 70% of the people did that. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. That's always nice to hear. You know, let's see if I had any friends play this. Nope. Let's see. The smaller decisions. I didn't take the money. I didn't purchase pot from Frank because I couldn't figure out how. Oh, I guess I could have taken the money, huh? Duh. That's how I could have bought the pot. I didn't read Joyce's self-help book. Didn't put the photo of William on the dresser. Nope. I didn't slip money into Joyce's purse. When the fuck did that happen? I did tell Elliot I would go to play with him, although I accidentally hit that. I meant to choose the other one. Let's see. I didn't listen to Skip's demo. Huh. You finished the tabletop game with Steph and Mikey? Yes, I did. I didn't sabotage Victoria's homework because I didn't go back and talk to her. I forgot to. He told late falling in love is stupid. That was probably a mistake. I probably shouldn't have said that. Shared earbuds with Rachel. Jumped out of a train. I guess that's everything, huh? Oh yeah, I had no friends that played this, so. Oh!
No one steals
oh
from me.
Shit.
I want my fucking money.
That's not good. Alright, well I can do collector mode later. Ooh, look at that. The menu changed. It's all on fire. It's all on fire. Alright guys. Well, thank you so much to you guys tonight. You have been fantastic. We have had a packed room tonight. Tons of new followers on Mixer. You guys are great. We got a tip tonight. That's always nice too from Res Titan. That's always very nice. But as I will say, never expected, never required, but always appreciated if you do it. But I don't want anyone to feel like they have to. Seriously. With that though, I'm going to go ahead and end this broadcast for the night. I will try to get this exported to YouTube tonight, but if I don't, I will try to get to it by mid-morning tomorrow. Also, as I said earlier, I do host the You Like the Worst Stuff podcast. It's a great name, isn't it? I'm surprised it wasn't taken. Neither was the Twitter handle, The Worst Podcast. It's just me, two of my buddies. We talk about games, movies, comics, just kind of pop cultural stuff. And we always like to poke fun at each other because we all think that each of our, the three of us hate the worst stuff. So, you can find that on iTunes and the Google Play Store, and, all sorts of podcast stores. So, if you want to check it out, I always tell people, check it out for an episode or two. If you don't like it, hey, you gave it a shot, and that's all I can ask. If you like it, subscribe, maybe give it a review. That's all we can ask. So until tomorrow night, we will be back on broadcasting, and it sounds like we're going to do some Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Not sure. Oh, it sounds like we're going to do zombie modes. So look forward to that. If you want to jump in, you have it on the Xbox One. Great. And we'll be back on tomorrow night, guys. Again, thanks for all the people that came in tonight. It was fantastic. We had a great time, I think. But it's time for me to get some sleep.